As we get going into 2026, everyone is asking, what is the Monterey County real estate market doing this year? Well, looking at the trends over the last year can help predict where we're heading. Hi, I'm Leilani Courtney. I'm a real estate agent here on the Monterey Peninsula. So before we look ahead, it helps to understand where we are right now. As of late 2025, Monterey County's median home sale price was between $880,000 to $905,000, depending on the data source you look at. The California Association of Realtors projects a 2% increase in sales and a median home price climbing to $915,000. Affordability will improve slightly, but competition in desirable areas like Carmel, Pebble Beach, and Pacific Grove will remain fierce. Homes in Monterey County continue to sell faster than in recent years, with the median days on market trending lower, which means serious buyers are still moving quickly when the right property comes up. The steady demand, especially for well-priced, move-in ready homes, sets the stage for what we expect to see in 2026. Plus, we've seen an interesting trend where sales in the upper end of the market have actually increased. And here's why. When the stock market feels like a roller coaster, big market swings make investors nervous, especially when their portfolios are heavily tied to stocks. High-end buyers in particular start looking for places to park their wealth that feel more stable, and real estate fits that bill perfectly. Unlike stocks that can change value overnight, real estate is a physical asset that you can see, use, and earn money from. And for many investors, luxury real estate becomes a smart way to balance risk, protect capital, and still aim for long-term growth. Okay, so what are the experts saying for 2026? Well, let's talk about the broader trend in California and the US, because Monterey County does not exist in a bubble. Forecasts suggest modest price gains statewide, with California's median home price potentially rising around 3.6% in 2026. Across the country, economists expect mortgage rates may ease further into the high 5% range, still higher than the ultra-low pandemic rates, but a bit more favorable than we've seen in 2024 and 2025. And here's the big headline. The National Association of Realtors predicts a 14% jump in home sales nationwide in 2026, which means we're definitely not looking at a crash, but rather steady growth. So what does 2026 look like for Monterey County real estate? Expect continued modest increases in home prices, not the double-digit jumps of pandemic years, but stable growth as demand stays steady and local inventory gradually rises. Speaking of inventory, more homes should enter the market as sellers become comfortable with the current rate levels and more buyers jump back in. That means more choices for buyers, though inventory will still be below the long-term historical norms. As for days on market, properties priced right and marketed well will still move quickly, but you'll likely see a slightly longer window to make decisions compared to the breakneck pace of 2020 to 2022. In short, 2026 is shaping up to be a more balanced market, not a boom or a bust, but real estate that works for both buyers and sellers. So here are my tips for buyers in 2026. If you're looking to buy a home in Monterey County this year, here's how you can prepare. Get mortgage pre-approval early. With rates still higher than a few years ago, locking in your financing early is key. Know your neighborhoods. Different parts of Monterey County have unique price dynamics and different demands. Be ready to act when the right home comes along. Inventory is improving, but well-priced homes are still attracting multiple offers. And remember, in a balanced market, your agent's negotiation skills matter more than ever. And if you're selling in 2026, here's what I recommend. Price for today's market, not last year's. A comp analysis is your best friend when determining your list price. Invest in staging and professional photography. Buyers want to see themselves living in the home before they step inside. Be strategic with timing. Early spring to late summer traditionally bring stronger buyer activity here in Monterey County. As inventory levels improve, more buyers are jumping back in, which means better options for everyone. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about your specific neighborhood or your personal real estate goals for 2026, drop a comment below or reach out directly. I'd love to help you navigate your next move here in Monterey County.